So if you are here, it's possible that you're having a panic attack right now. It's possible that you're anxious right now. And the first thing I want you to do is to know that you are not alone. You are not crazy. You are feeling big energies. Your body is having a physical reaction to the energies that are going on around you, the thoughts that you're having. Please know that you're not alone. Please know that I'm right there with you. I really am right there with you. I understand and I see you. Take my hand. Take my hand. And let's be in this together. I want you to hear, I am not alone. I am not crazy. I'm feeling things deeply down into my body. And I can do this. I can be here. So in this moment, will you breathe with me? Will you take a deep breath? Will you put your hands over your heart? And will you take a deep breath? And then breathe it back out again. I love you. You are doing so good. You really are. You are busting out this lifetime. Okay, take another deep breath. Fantastic. So good. It's okay. It's okay. Now take another deep breath. And when you breathe out, make a noise. Move those energies out of your body. Deep breath in. And if you can rock, if you can just move your body a little bit, okay? If you want to rock, if you want to move around, okay? If you need to pace, if you want to just okay? Maybe you can name how you're feeling right now. Maybe what you can say is, I'm having a tough time breathing. My throat feels like it's caught up. I feel like there's this weight on the back of my shoulders. My low back is killing me, man. My stomach, oh my God, it's all roiling, and I even feel like I gotta poop or something. Oh. I'm here with you. I'm here with you. And not only am I here with you, but there are so many angels. If you could just see the number of angels and messengers that are guided, that are gathered all around us as our guides. We are not doing this transition. We are not doing this transformation alone. We got all sorts of cheerleaders. Oh, please stay. Oh, please choose to stay. It's so easy when we're having a panic attack or an anxiety attack to go get a drink, to go smoke a cigarette, to go scroll on our phones, to go talk with somebody, to go turn on the TV, to go take a nap. And what I'm saying is, let's be curious about what you're feeling right now, together. Let's be very compassionate for you because these are big energies. It's so brave to stay and be curious. Hey, let me tell you about one of my most favorite memories. I'm hoping this makes you smile. I had a son. I still have a son. I've got 4 of them. And we had been told that he would never be able to recognize us. He was severely autistic. And I believed that. I believed that he was severely autistic. I didn't believe that he would never recognize us or never be able to say, "Hey, Mommy." I didn't believe that part. It's just not what I saw. It didn't resonate with me. I believed that that was a possibility. I just didn't believe that that was the possibility that I was going to experience with him. So It was Halloween. And he was, oh my God, my mother-in-law would know better. I think he was either 4 or 5 years old. Maybe he was 4. And he had, they were going on a little parade around the school. Well, that would have set him right off. But he'd been doing a lot better this particular school year. He was in a little pre-K, and the teachers were amazing. And so we decided, well, we're going to go for it. So I don't know whether he dressed up or not, but he was carrying a little stuffed animal, little bear stuffed animal. My mother-in-law and I were sitting in the front row in the audience. We didn't have expectations of what it was going to be like. We were just glad that he was there. If he melted, if he got to the doorway and turned back, we didn't care. We were just happy to be there, experiencing whatever was going to happen. Well, he, marched right across the stage in his own little trembly, scared way. Big eyes looking all around like, what the hell is going on? Because I think children who are autistic are so open. They are so open that they need to shut down until about maybe even close to 7, 8, 9, 10 years old, until they know where the walls are, and then they can come on out and play to a degree. That's how it was with my son. Well, he did the parade. And, it's been a journey with my mother-in-law. We're very, very different people. But on that day, we were both feeling the same thing, and that was just an everlasting love and deep gratitude for the experience we were having with this kid. Oh yeah, times would be tough. Didn't mean that we were going to be out of the woods. I knew that we had a long road to, I don't want to say haul, it was beautiful, a long road to trek with this beautiful soul who came in so open, so aware, hyper, that we were going to have to be very patient. So that's a memory that whenever I think about it, it calms me down a little bit. There are other things that you can do to calm yourself down. Even taking a cold washcloth and laying it over your face. Getting up and dancing to a song. Drinking a glass of water. If you can, draw yourself a bath. Throw some Epsom salts in there and light a candle. This is self-care. These are things that you have to do for yourself, because the world has big energies, and we're all going to be experiencing a lot of feeling out of control. So maybe it would be good to practice 3, 4, 5 different memories, and you know them so well that you can feel them in your body as soon as you start thinking of them. You start to smell what it felt like to be in that situation. It had a taste or a flavor to it. On your body, you can feel the sensation of that memory. And as soon as you start feeling an anxiety attack come up, sit with it, sit with it, sit with it. Take care of yourself, calm your body. You see, when you are calming your nervous system by listening to some beautiful sounds, getting out in nature and sitting under a tree, drinking your water, Epsom salt baths, when you are calming your nervous system, then whatever it is that's trying to come on up can be allowed to come on up and then dissipate. You don't even have to know. Knowing why we're upset usually doesn't help anyway. And so many of us are here to move the energies of past generations who didn't work through their shit. So it got passed down in our DNA, and we're the light worker who's going to be manifesting the frequency of healing. Thank you for doing that. Frickin' brave, man. From the time I was born, I don't want to say struggled in anxiety. For a long time, I struggled in anxiety. Holy shit, I remember the one time I had such a bad anxiety attack, they took me to the hospital. I was in college. I thought I was having a heart attack. Yeah. But in the past, I would say past 5 years, I have understood more what it is. It's energy, it's movement of energy in my body. And rather than try to resist it, rather than try to shame myself, why can't I be more like this other person who's never feeling anxious? What the hell's my problem? Rather than guilting and shaming myself, I feel so guilty that my husband wants to go out to eat, but I'm in the middle of an anxious, time, so I have to cancel. Instead of doing all that, or faking my way through it, just biting the ends of my nails just to be able to make it through the day, I started taking care of myself. I started giving myself love and hugs. Hugs are magical. Hugs are magical. And in those past 5 years, I think that I've moved more energy on behalf of my mom, my dad, my grandparents, previous generations, my siblings, the collective. Unfreaking comfortable. But I don't feel out of control anymore. I just feel uncomfortable. And I allow myself to do what I have to do to move those energies, to allow them to be so that they will move. Like my friend Jackie said, you can't reveal something before it's meant to be revealed. It ain't going to show itself before it's ready to show itself. So when those energies are ready to come on up, they'll come on up. If you're in the middle of watching a movie or doing the dishes or folding the laundry, if you're in the middle of answering the phone at work, if you're in the middle of a conversation with someone or in the middle of traffic, in the middle of a vacation, in the middle of sitting in the waiting room, waiting for mom to finish her surgery. Anxiety happens, but it's not a bad guy. It's not something to be shamed, guilted, or stomped the shit out of. It's a bodily response to energies. Either the energies around you or in the world, energies in yourself, or things that you're thinking. So cut yourself a break. Show yourself great compassion. See, you're doing it. You're doing it. Bring the nervous system back into peace. I'm proud of you. I'm really proud of you. And if you're thinking, when's the next one going to come? I don't know. I don't know when the next panic attack is going to come. I don't know when the next anxious afternoon is going to show itself. But I do know that I am here for you. And you are here for you. More to the point. And that learning how to manage your energies and manage your nervous system is just that. It's a gentle and slow learning. You'll get better and better at it. And you'll have fewer and fewer anxious times in that you'll be so aware of even just the littlest things that you'll process on a regular basis rather than just one giant one. You know, as my guides come from all around us, your guides come from all around us, and then they bubble up from within, I just keep hearing over and over again, we are so proud of you. You are ascending. You are ascending and taking the collective with you. On behalf of the collective and Mother Earth, you are kicking butt. You're doing it. You are ascending. You are letting fear be processed and dissolved. Generations and generations and generations of fear to be processed through your body so that your real identity, your true identity as love, as unconditional love and source, God itself, is all that's left. Light. You're doing it. You're good company. If I can be of further assistance to you, check out the different playlists that I have. Check in with the information I have in the description box. And in the meantime, remember this, you are loved. And here's a hug.